صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our dear chief guest, the patron, Prince Dr. Kasim Nachibinge, His Eminence, the Supreme Mufti and other religious leaders present, government officials, Chief Executive Officer, Kibuli Muslim Hospital and the staff, Principal and staff, Kibuli Muslim Hospital, Health Training Schools, all invited guests, parents and guardians, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be on all of you. It's a great honor to be here with you today when we are holding the 8th graduation of our health training schools and specifically launching the School of Medical Radiography, for which I have been given the responsibility to be the pioneer principal tutor. This momentous occasion marks a new chapter in our education landscape on that will shape the future of healthcare and contribute to the betterment of our nation through the production of competent human resources for health. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Iqra bismi rabbikal ladhi khalaq, khalaqal insana min 'alaq, aqra wa rabbukal akram, alladhi 'allama bil qalam, 'allama al insana ma lam ya'lam. Sadaqallahu al-azim, which translates into, read, O Prophet, in the name of your Lord, who created humans from a clinging clot. Again he says, read, and your Lord is the most generous, who taught by the pen humanity what knew not. This was the very first message that came to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that was to read. And therefore, we stand on the principles of an institution dedicated to the acquisition and dissemination of knowledge in the field of medical radiography, a discipline vital to modern medicine. The establishment of the School of Radiography is a testament to the unwavering commitment of our founders to the advancement of education and growth of our healthcare system. We embark on a transformative journey to nurture a generation of skilled radiography professionals who will shape the future of patient care. This school will serve as a beacon of knowledge, cultivating an environment that fosters curiosity, critical thinking, and innovation. It will provide a comprehensive curriculum encompassing the latest advancements in radiography, imaging technologies, patient care, and ethical practices. Our students will be equipped with the theoretical knowledge and the practical skills necessary to excel in their careers and contribute significantly to the well-being of our society. Our dear chief guest, your presence here today is a testament to the immense importance you place on health education and the development of our nation. By supporting the establishment of the School of Radiography, you demonstrate your unwavering commitment to the well-being and progress of our people. This institution will not only provide quality education, but also create employment opportunities, empowering our youth and fostering economic growth. As per the Allied Health Professional Council records, we have 803 registered imaging personnel, of which 569 are radiographers serving a population of 49 million Ugandans. This ratio is huge and abnormal. And as such, we embark on this journey to have more radiographers offering better and quality health services to our patients. To the aspiring students who will embark on this journey, seize this opportunity to make a difference. Radiography is a noble profession, one that holds the power to save life, alleviate suffering, bring hope to the hearts of patients and their families. Embrace the teachings of the Quran and its value. This will be the pillars that will build your future success. So I encourage parents and students to come to our offices as we have started the admission program for a diploma in medical radiography starting this very year, 2024. May the establishment of the School of Radiography be a catalyst for progress, enlightenment, and a testament to our unwavering pursuit of excellence. Together, let us embark the transformative power of health education and shape a future where compassion, innovation, and healing prevail. I thank you all for God and my country. Yours faithful, Saeed Anjum Hamdoun, Principal Tutor, School of Medical Radiography. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Next will be our Principal Tutor for the School of Medical Laboratory, who has also some of the students who are being graduated today. You're most welcome, Mr. Fahad Mwanda.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله ثم الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Our guest of honor, the patron, Prince Dr. Kasim Nachibinge, His Eminence, the Supreme Mufti and religious leaders present, the President, Young Men's Muslim Association, the Commissioner, Health Education and Training, the Registrars, Uganda Allied Health Professionals Council and Uganda Nurses Midwives Council, the Executive Secretary, Uganda Allied Health Examinations Board, the Chairman, Board of Governors, Kibuli Muslim Hospitals, as well as the Health Training Schools Governance Committee, the Chief Executive Officer, Kibuli Muslim Hospital, principals from sister health training institutions, parents and graduates, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the omnipotent, the most merciful and most gracious, who has profoundly blessed us with life and helped us with the capacity to convene at this auspicious graduation ceremony. Our guest of honor, I'm privileged to welcome you to the 8th and 5th graduation ceremonies of the School of Nursing and Midwifery and the School of Medical Laboratory Technology, respectively. Indeed, we are exceedingly humbled to have you officiate at this noble function. With great humility, I welcome all our distinguished guests to this ceremony. Our dear Chief Guest, since the inception of the School of Medical Laboratory Technology on the 14th of August 2011, we have coherently and diligently trained students in medical laboratory techniques at certificate and diploma levels into God-fearing professional laboratory assistants and technicians, respectively. Our graduates have commendably delivered quality health services to humanity, locally, nationally, and internationally. Our chief guest, the School of Medical Laboratory Technology, has graduated 326 students in the preceding graduation ceremonies. And on this occasion, we are honored to graduate 89 students. We are confident that the current graduates, as their predecessors have thus far portrayed, will exhibit excellent professional conduct as a true reflection of the noble values of Kibuli Muslim Hospital and the training schools. I wish to take this opportunity to acknowledge the relentless, invaluable contribution of the following stakeholders towards the realization of these notable achievements. Our patron, Prince Dr. Kasim Nachibinge, the Board of Governors, Kibuli Muslim Hospital, and the School's Governance Committee, the parents, the staff, Kibuli Muslim Hospital, and the schools, and other relevant stakeholders. Indeed, with their support, they have been really integral to the realization of the school's mission and vision. May Allah immensely reward your painstaking efforts and sacrifice to this effect. Our chief guest, it is also worth noting that central to this excellence is our maintained cordial working relations with the Minister of Sports, Uganda Allied Health Professionals Council, Uganda Allied Health Examinations Board, sister health training institutions, and other relevant institutions. The School of Medical Laboratory Technology has registered remarkable academic achievements in the preceding years through advocacy for continued staff development and enhancement of instructional technologies to suit contemporary healthcare training in line with the government's human capital development goal in the Uganda's Vision 240 development agenda. To the graduates, finally, I implore you to translate this academic achievement into commendable health service delivery. The knowledge, skills, and attitudes that you have acquired must transcend all boundaries to ultimately benefit humanity. On behalf of Kibuli Muslim Hospital Health Training School of Medical Laboratory, I thank the guest of honor for sparing time to attend and bless this noble function. I also thank you, our distinguished guests, for honoring our invitation, and may Allah grant you fruitful celebrations and journey mercies back home for God and my country. Wa hada assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaykum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That is Mr. Mwanda Fahad, PhD student, and is the principal tutor for our medical laboratory training school. Just to inform you that we are live on Salam TV. We also have a drive by the National Blood Bank. They are donating blood at the gate. Yeah, in the interest of time, dear chief guest, allow me call upon the principal, Kibuli Muslim Health Training Schools, Hajat Halima Nanziri Mayanja, to deliver her speech.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Our chief guest, Honorable Minister, represented by the Minister of State for Health, Honorable Hanifa Kawoya, Honorable Minister for Kampala, Hajat Misa Kabanda, our patron, His Eminence the Supreme Mufti, President, Young Muslim Men's Association, our Commissioner, Health Education and Training, who is with us here, Registrar, Uganda Allied Health Professional, he's also present, government officials present, executive secretaries in absentia, chairman, CEO, Kibuli Muslim Hospital, principals of sister institutions. May I please recognize the principal of Iganga School of Nursing, the principal of Your Hands, please stand up for recognition, the principal of Butabika School of Nursing and Midwifery, the principal Chuoko School of Nursing and Midwifery, the principal Lubaga School of Nursing and Midwifery, the principal Zambia School of Nursing and Midwifery, principal Public Health Tutors College, Public Health Nurses College, and principal Mengo School of Nursing. Please, you're welcome. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is our great honor to welcome our chief guest, Honorable Minister of Health, represented by Hajat Honorable Hanifa Kawoya. Thank you for accepting to officiate at this 8th graduation ceremony as we also celebrate the 40 years of existence for Kibuli Muslim Hospital. We have just commissioned the Habib Somani block, ICU, and launching of the medical radiography school. This is a great milestone for our community. And for the school in particular, it widens our scope and practicum area for our students. In the same spirit, allow me to welcome all our invited guests, parents, and our main celebrants for the day, the graduates. Today marks an important milestone for us as Kibuli Muslim Hospital Health Training Schools as we celebrate 350 graduates at diploma and certificate levels. These are graduating in nursing, midwifery, and medical laboratory technology. I also take the same opportunity to announce a newly accredited program on board, that is medical radiography program, and admissions are ongoing. Our chief guest, I wish to reiterate to the congregation gathered here that Uganda has made significant progress in the health sector with key indicators showing reductions in infant mortality and maternal mortality rates, but there are still existing gaps that need to be bridged. However, it is imperative to note that the health sector strategic plan 2021 is anchored on the National Development Plan 3, which has a particular focus on human capital development, with one of the objectives geared towards producing appropriate, knowledgeable, skilled, and ethical labor force with an anticipated employer satisfaction percentage of up to 65 from 40%. And the attainment of this outcome is hinged on the performance of health training institutions, where we lie, and we are training on behalf of Ministry of Education and Sports and Ministry of Health. As a key stakeholder in training the healthcare workforce, we pledge our commitment in producing adequately trained healthcare workers with the requisite competences with the intent to bridge the prevailing gaps in the healthcare service delivery and attainment of the projected outcome earlier mentioned. Through you, our chief guest, allow me to appreciate the government of Uganda for providing an enabling ground for healthcare training and health service delivery, but also request your office to facilitate and harmonize the clinical placement fees levied on private institutions by public healthcare facilities, as this will enhance the attainment of the projected outcomes in the NDP 3. I wish to express our deepest appreciation to the steadfast support provided by our patron, Kibuli Muslim Hospital Board of Governors, Kibuli Muslim Hospital Governance Committee, headed by Haj Maleh, management of Kibuli Muslim Hospital, headed by the CEO, Dr. Mahmoud El Ghazal, all doctors, nurses, midwives, thank you for your support during the training of our learners. I'm sincerely grateful to all our staff of Kibuli Muslim Hospital Health Training School. I sincerely have a wonderful team. Thank you, and thank you very much for your hard work and endurance in advancing healthcare training. I recognize the enormous support, guidance from Ministry of Education and Sports, Health Education Training Department, the Registrar Uganda Nurses and Midwives Council in absentia, and the Registrar Allied Health Professionals Council, presented by Mr. Burhan. Please, Mr. Burhan, stand up for recognition. I'm cognizant of the collaborative and networking spirit of our sister institutions that I have just mentioned. Please, thank you for collaborating and networking with us. And to all our graduates, today is a beacon of triumph for you and in your life journey, and we congratulate you. Your hard work and resilience has paid off. Always remember, the measure of your intelligence is seen by the change you are able to cause. In the contemporary world, where we have prevailing gaps in the healthcare sector, we expect that you are going to make the best out of the changes, and we hope for the best. While you go out there, please change, and change for the best. Our theme today for the health training is excellent competencies for quality healthcare. To all our dear parents, thank you for supporting our daughters and sons. May God reward you the best. Once again, thank you for coming to grace this occasion. We wish you nice celebrations. We serve to save for God and my country. My name is Hajat Halima Nanzili Mayanja, the principal. Thank you.
Yes, I think that is being re-echoed. As we move on our program, I would like to take this opportunity to invite Dr. Mahmoud El Ghazal Kakoza, Chief Executive Officer, Kibuli Muslim Hospital, the intake clan. Yes. And now that we are losing the grandfathers of the clans, is consulting with the prince whether really the name should be confirmed. I think it was confirmed some time back. Come please and deliver your speech, inshallah.
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم من والاه. الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى ثم أما بعد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل بفضل الله وبرحمته فبذلك فليفرحوا هو خير مما يجمعون. Say, with the grace of Allah and with His mercy, this book has been revealed So they should rejoice in it. It is much better than that wealth which they accumulate. Dear Chief Guest, our Minister of Health, represented by the State Minister, to tell you the truth, we wished her to be with us today, but this is the third time to invite her and she does not come. Will not invite again, and she asks herself to come. Dear patron, dear our Prince, the patron, Dr. Qasim Nabikengi, members of Parliament present, I think I will say protocol observed to save time. Yes, Minister of Kampala looking at me. We don't fear. Yes, we invited her 3 times and the minister, unfortunately, didn't come. But we welcome our sister Hanifa, who really, we are happy for her to be here. I welcome all you at Kibuli Hill. Today, as we are celebrating 40 years as Kibuli Muslim Hospital and holding the 8th graduation ceremony of our health training school, we are indeed have to be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who enabled us, who enabled our dreams to become a reality. Our dear guest and our dear patron, what you see today is a real life story of struggle, hardship, and I think all of you agree with me that was and that is a success story, bifadlillah. As one of our scholars said, when we start anything with sincerity, transparency, dedication, and having to Allah, and having commitment to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala deep in your heart, you will definitely have Allah's support and the guidance. And when that happens, then the sky will be the limits. And what you saw today is a testimony of what I have said. When our founder started this place in 1984, it was just a small idea of establishing a small clinic up on Kibuli Hill. Opposite the mosque up, there was a primary school which was closed. That used to host the Kibuli demonstration school, this is in 80s. And a small building currently hosting Umiyya office just across the road. The idea was presented by the late Prince Badru Kakungulu, who had donated 80 acres of land on Kibuli Hill to the community and to humanity at large. It was presented by our elders at around Kibuli Mosque, who are the board members, and the Haji Juma Bimahiri. Our grandfather, Prince Badru Kakungulu, told them one thing. I want just the new young gangsters or starters to know what the elders have done. The grandfather Badru Kakungulu Prince, he said one thing: you people, if you are going to start any community work, having any personal interest or selfish interest or gain, don't start. You be ready for criticism, and not all the public will appreciate. They listened and they started the journey by putting the small clinic across the road in the premises hosting Umiyya office now with Dr. Mahmoud Kasauli. I hope he's around. Dr. Mahmoud, are you around? And the late Haji Mugawi, may Allah make his soul rest in peace. These two people with very few staffed the Kibuli clinic just sit at Umiyya office. They inhaled tons of dust because even this road was not yet tarmacked. As time moving, they added the inpatient facilities and some facilities. By 1995 March, it was 49 beds. In 1995, almost 30 years now, every year we joined the Kibuli nursing home. By then, every year Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has gifted us with a new development annually by enabling us through our donors, partners, to put more buildings block and expanding our scope of services to what you see today. On this note, allow me to register the sincere appreciation to our late father, Haidar Sumani, Allah yarhamu, the entire Sumani family, Mr. Muhammad Lalani, and his wife, Rosman Sumani. Through their kind heart, Allah made it possible to have what we have today. And this continuation, by the way, is still continuing. The ICU and the dialysis unit up were donated by Rosman Sumani in the memory of the late father, Mr. Haidar Somani, Mahmoud, Karim, Khalid, and all the entire family of Somani. We thank also Habib family for their generous donation, the start-up to put up the Habib Somani block, which we just opened today, chief guest. Our dear chief guest, allow me also to thank our internal partner, IICO, who donated the first seed money to put up the nursing schools while celebrating the 8th graduation. I think Mr. Abdulaziz is here. Can you stand and say salam, please? This is the director of IICO from Kuwait, and the late Sheikh Yusuf Al-Hajji, the chairman and the founder of also Islamic University in Uganda with our late fathers. Also Muslim Aid in UK, Emyaka in Turkey, Dr. Worldwide in Dr. Jamia Sharia in Egypt, Arab Medical Union in Egypt, and Bait al-Mal in America, United Muslim Relief in America, and many, many others private, personal. We have a special donor, whoever give us container of equipment whenever we have any building or building, Mr. Dr. Ashraf. He's not here, he does not like to be recognized, he does not like his photo to be any document, but we have to mention what he has done for humanity in Uganda and the Africa at large. May Allah accept. Dear guest, here today we have tried to prove that we do exist. I repeat, our guests present here today, we have tried our level best to prove that we do exist as a community and tell the people of Uganda and the world that we can do it. I am personally grateful to the patron for his visionary leadership and transparency, honesty, and dedication throughout my journey of 30 years at Kibuli Hill. What you see now tell you what a committed and honest leadership can do for humanity. Can just say a takbir for him and clap for him. I wish he's not around, then we can talk much, not to say people are hypocrite or praising him in his presence, but that is the reality. Our dear patron, Prince Dr. Qasim, on behalf of my family, management, and the staff of Kibuli Muslim Hospital and the school, and indeed on my own behalf, allow me to tell you that we are proud of you. May Allah reward you, accept your deed, keep you in good health and high Islamic spirit. Okay. Dear patron, the journey your forefathers started and you carried forward is still very long, still. And it is not an easy one, we know all of us. We have no limit for our ambitions, and in Allah we trust. We are not like the American, but really, which they write in the dollar, but they don't do anything, they do it otherwise. So, in Allah we trust, we mean it, in Allah we trust, to achieve higher heights together, inshallah. We thank our board of governors who started the place and is still alive with us. Just to pray for our late chairman, Haji Ibrahim Siguya, Haji Mugawi, and Haji Kasuli Muhammad, and the sister Hafsa. Those are the people who really started the work. We thank Haji Kameya, Kamulugeya, and Luwaga, Abbas, Makumbi, and Haji Magala for their really tireless contribution and work. A special thanks go to our community and the public for trusting us with their health and with their children to train them to become competent health workers to add to the welfare of the nation. We promise to always do our best to meet their expectation, being the hospital of choice. We further pledge, inshallah, add more advanced specialized services and the training program like imaging, diagnostic, MRI is coming next month. Cancer Institute, we are trying hard with cath lab and open heart surgery, organ transplant, and many others, and they should be coming soon, inshallah. On the health training, we have added the School of Radiographer, like my principal has said this year, and we intended to start other schools of pharmacy, physiotherapy, and the others, inshallah, will end by the Faculty of Health Science to also offer degree programs. We started the IU Medical School, it is doing well, but inshallah soon we'll have also ours. To our graduate, today is your day. Today is your day. I convey to you my heartfelt thanks to all of you and to your parents and the guardians. Our graduate, this profession of ours is not an easy one. Is not an easy one. As you know, our mission is producing a God-fearing, healthy professions. So I pray that Allah guides you to be such. Please always remember, we fear Allah only so we can perform our duties. As you always say that you have been chosen by God to love and serve. Please just do that and success will be yours, inshallah. I know being a health profession is not easy, but always remember the verse, وَمَنْ أَحْيَاهَا فَكَأَنَّمَا أَحْيَا النَّاسَ جَمِيعًا. I think this can console you. But I know, be our ambassadors wherever you go and be an agent of change. Don't give up to the environment and don't surrender to circumstances. Believe in Allah, then in yourself that you can achieve, and definitely you will change the world for the better. Kibuli will remain your home and you will be always welcome. Don't stop at your degree what you have got, but make your ambition to reach the sky. To our parents and the guardians, we are really our gratitude and appreciations to you. May Allah reward you abundantly for your efforts in bringing up these young stars to where they are now. We pray that they remain obedient and grateful to you and that they never let you down. The last thing I wanted to mention is a bit personal. I, Mahmoud, Dr. Amal, my wife, and my family have been here in Uganda for almost 30 years. It has not been an easy journey, but what really inspired us to continue in this environment surrounding us and the passion of adding value to people's life. We also long to change the negative perception people have about our communities and the faith. We tried hard to tell people, particularly that, practically, that our faith is a message of mercy to the entire creation. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. We send you as a mercy to the whole mankind, to the whole universe. That is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we enabled us at least to deliver this message, his message, and show the world that Islam is a comprehensive system. It's not only in the mosque or in the toilet to have ablution or nikah and the divorce. No. وَمَا فَرَّطْنَا فِي الْكِتَابِ مِنْ شَيْءٍ. Everything in the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is a comprehensive system of life, wishing all mankind to have prosperity, just and peace. We remain committed to deliver high-end quality and affordable health services to all without discrimination of color, race, or religion. In the same time, we will inshallah continue to produce God-fearing health professionals because we believe that the dreams of yesterday are the realities of today. All what you have, we dreamed of it 30 years ago and see where we are now, alhamdulillah. Just as the day dreams will be tomorrow realities, inshallah. Before I end, I want to wish all of you Ramadan Kareem is coming on Monday. Wish you Ramadan Kareem, best of luck in Ramadan. And at this junction also, we don't like to forget our brothers in Palestine. You can see the flag of Palestine and Uganda. What does it mean? Uganda is with our suffering people in Palestine. Don't forget them in your prayers during Ramadan. May Allah give them steadiness, keep them well, and give them victory on the other people. I was asked as I was making my speech by some of our board members to ask the minister when she comes for something. We are not asking for ourselves. Honorable Minister and official of government and the MB and the authorities were here. We will ask for one thing only, the national health insurance. Uganda does not have, Kenya has, Rwanda has, Tanzania has. I don't know why not Uganda. We are almost now 50 million. People are suffering. Today, we are coming to 200 bed capacity. with almost 6 major theater, 6 minor theater, laparoscopy, ICU, dialysis, MRI, CT, 4D. We have high-tech lab. We have also training institutions prepared to serve the people. Honorable Minister and officials here, people are really suffering. And they are asking us, do you have insurance? We don't have insurance. You know how many people are insured in Uganda? Not even 400,000 by private insurance, who the others cannot afford. We request our beloved President, government, Parliament, all the authorities here in Uganda, please, this is a serious issue. It does not wait, because healthy citizen is a healthy nation. There is no any future to have a healthy economy, prosperous future without healthy citizen. Please, we request you, we have human resources, we have capacity. Even this one, Honorable Minister, will encourage medical investment in Uganda. So this is what we need from the government. Kibuli, alhamdulillah, Allah gave us everything. So we request you to carry it to them. And on a serious note, really, we request to expedite the issue of NHIF. Kenya, we can borrow from Rwanda, from Tanzania. When it is not magic, it's not chemistry. Inshallah, we are confident and we trust you, you can do it. Thank you very much for tolerating me of my staff. I know we are very speedy and hot, but really I'm grateful to all the staff in the hospital, in the Kibuli Nursing School, and to everyone, to the patron, the board, the late fathers of ours. May Allah accept. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh for God and my country. This is also my country. I'm 30 years old. Assalamu alaikum.
Nobody was disputing about this being your country, Dr. Kakoza. We thank you for the speech. After you already initiated within the intake plan, we will be moving on with our program, but before I invite, before we have the speech from the Board of Governors, I'd like to have a small welcoming interlude of 3 minutes. Khalifa Luanga, and then we'll continue. Don't worry. We always finish on time, and inshallah we will finish on time to enable our chief guest to move on other important responsibilities. Khalifa Luanga.
Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik alayhi.
Sallallahu alayhi.
Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik alayhi.
Sallallahu alayhi.
La tiba ya'dilu turba lamma azumahu.
Ya Allah.
Tuba limun tashki minhu wa multazimi.
Sallallahu alayhi.
Fansub ila dhatihi ma shita min sharafi.
Ya Allah.
وانصب إلى قدره ما شئت من نظامي
صلى الله عليه.
فإن فضل رسول الله ليس له
يا الله
حد فيورب أن ناطق بفمي
صلى الله عليه.
اسمه طه وياسين
صل يا رب العالمين. اسمه طه وياسين.
مولى خاتم رسل محمد سيدي خالق ممجد.
صل يا رب العالمين. اسمه طه وياسين.
مولاي نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك.
صل يا رب العالمين. اسمه طه وياسين.
مولاي خاتم رسل محمد سيدي خالق ممجد.
صل يا رب العالمين. اسمه طه وياسين.
مولاه بك صافي المبارك ولدنا يوم النشور.
صل يا رب العالمين. اسمه طه وياسين.
مولى طه
طه وياسين.
مولى طه
وياسين.
مولى
طه وياسين.
nga tulujjukira
lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tulujjukira lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tubaniriza
abange lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tulujjukira abasawo mumpe vaibu mbabuulire ebyange ngenda
lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tulujjukira lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga
bamina abakyala nga sinnabakwogera birala nja kusooka obbeeyanjulira amannya gange ezayimba ne gye nsibuka okubayimbira ze Sulayimaani gwe muwulira omuyimbi asanyusaawo eryabwanga nalyo liseeko mbeera mu kirokole butambaleero
lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tulujjukira lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tubaniriza
nja kuzaako neebaza abakulu abatwala Kibuli amazima guno omukono ogukoleddwa wano ne mu byafaayo baguwandiika buli mwaka mutukowoola nga mutaddewo ebigasa abantu abasawo mukuba obugalo kuba mbalaba mulimu
kulira lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tulujjukira lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tubaniriza
njaba omugenyi omukulu eyazze Dokita Minisita kkiriza nga tukwaniriza nsooka okwebaza abakulu abazito nja kusooka okwebaza omukulu omugenzi eyamala okgenda kakungulu kyembasaba muwa obugalo yakola omulimu bwe yali ng'aseetinga ebirungi ebigasa abantu n'asalawo okutuwa olusozi nga lunaabange mukuba
obulira lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tulujjukira lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tubaniriza
ate kikulu n'aleka abaana abalungi abagasa abantu abalungi abagasa eggwanga abasobola oddikulaakulanya twasooka mpola twakimanya wali emmanga waaliwo akantu akazimbe wali ku geeti mwe tutandika okukola emirimu naye kati maama okkiriza bwetunuulira nga bino ebirimu abakulu bakoze omulimu sebo dokita tweyanziza
olwaleero tunalwawo nga tulujjukira lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tubaniriza
sebo dokita Kasimu Nakibinge tusiima nnyo bw'okola
akalulu
siramu bukulaakulanye olw'enkola y'ennungi amazima masomero galaba wamma amalwaliro omulaba amazima webyogerako njagala mbasabe mukuba obugalo njogera ebirala
lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tulujjukira lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tubaniriza
nyaba omugenyi omukulu eyaze Minisita njagala okkiriza yanjule na buno obutono bwe tukoze ku kino amazima mu myaka 4 egyakayita anti otulaba nga tukulaakulanye olwaleero tutikkira 8 emyaka amazima guno omulundi taata gwa 8 mukuba obugalo abasawo mukuba obugalo mumpe vaibu njogere ebirala
lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tulujjukira lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tulujjukira
ulira ICU bagiteeseewo kati maama bakola omulimu ICU kemaze etuuka ab'Ekibuli tukulaakulanye nga n'ensigo bazirongoosa ebweru temugenda kati mujje wano babalongoose babaweeyo ebirala
lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tulujjukira lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tubaniriza
radiography sukulu kati olwaleero tufunye amazima olw'ekyo njagala mbasabe mutwongere abayizi abalala mpolampola babaseetinga muleeteeyo abayizi abalala essomero dikulaakulanya likula abaana mukuba obugalo
lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tulujjukira lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunalwawo nga tulujjukira
ulira nyaba omugenyi omukulu eyazze maliriza njagala genda Minisita nkumanya ozitowa mu gavumenti oyina w'otuula Museveni yakulonda wamu n'akuweeyo ekifo amazima osobola omutuukirira bw'oba ozzeeyo mukuba agamba lina essomero baliwo ebyuma baliwo ebyuma tuyambe batuwe ssente tukole ebintu odikulaakulanya mu Kampala tutege tutegerekeka ne mu Uganda tutegerekeka ne bweru tutegerekeka. Mahamudu mumuwe obugalo. Hajati webala emirimu, pulinsipo webala amazima. Pulinsipo tukusiima nnyo inga sente oziyina amazima.
Lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunaalwawo nga tulujjukira. Lunaku lwaffe olwaleero tunaalwawo nga tubaanira.
Kale mugambe ekibuli ebeewo.
Ekibuli ebeewo.
Mwenna mugambe ekibuli ebeewo.
Ekibuli ebeewo.
Mwenna mugambe ekibuli ebeewo.
Ekibuli ebeewo.
Khalifa, tweyanzege. Message is loud and clear. I'd like to take this opportunity after that message to invite Dr. Abbas Kabogo on behalf of the board to deliver the message from the Board of Governors, Kibuli Muslim Hospital, and the Governance Committee of the Health Training School. Dr. Abbas, on behalf of the board, you're most welcome. We have recently just lost our chairman, Al-Haj Seguya, so our seniors are in the process of getting somebody who will be succeeding him. You're most welcome, Haj.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Thank you, MC. Especially after that beautiful interlude, ndowooza emmere y'amantu bannaye mugifunye bulungi. Erinnya lyange nze Dr. Abbas Kabogo nga bwe bannyanjudde. Omulimu gwange wano is very simple, is to deliver the message of the Board of Governors, Kibuli Muslim Hospital, and the Governance Council of the Health Training Schools. I have a written speech, and I will beg to read it verbatim. Our dear Chief Guest, represented by the Honorable Minister, Hanifa Kaoya, the patron, Prince Dr. Kasim Nachibinge, Prince Khalfa Nikakungulu, His Eminence, the Supreme Mufti, and other religious leaders present, central government officials, and those from the Kingdom of Buganda government present, the Board of Governors of Kibuli Muslim Hospital and the Governance Council, our Chief Executive Officer, Medical Director, Dr. Mahmoud, and the staff, the principal and staff of Kibuli Muslim Hospital and the Health Training Schools, our invited guests, parents, and graduates. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On behalf of the Board of Governors, Kibuli Muslim Hospital, the Health Training Governance Committee, staff, students, and the Kibuli community, I take this opportunity to welcome you to Kibuli Muslim Hospital to celebrate the 40th anniversary of and the 8th graduation ceremony of our health training schools. All thanks go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for having enabled us to reach this milestone. We thank you, Chief Guest, for having spared your time to come and officiate on this memorable occasion. Before I proceed, I would like to recognize the efforts of our late chairman of Board of Governors, Kibuli Hospital, the late Ibrahim Seguya, who passed away on 28th January this year. I humbly request that you observe a minute of silence.
entambuza ya ddaawa tugyongeddemu ebisoko n'ebinnonogo mu budde obunyovu ku muzikiti gwo wennyini mu kitundu kyo. Era ku Mande tuba ne Sheamus ni kiti.
Togwa musu tuli bolo Allah n'akwanja okwanjaga kuko nalla akuwulira gwe tossa mukono kusaba togwamu ssuubi.
Olwokubiri Sheikh Salim Bosa.
Wasta'inu bis-sabri was-salah. Mweyambise nnyo okubeera abagumiikiriza era mweyambise nnyo okubeera nga muyimirizaawo esswala.
Olwokusatu Omulangira Sheikh Ndawula Siddiq. Bino binnonogo byennyini mu budde obunyovu.
فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره abo tetubatiiririra omuntu yenna akoze akalungi ke nga katono katya yarahu Allah agenda kamulaga era akamuweemu empeera ejyamu.
Olwokuna Sheikh Imran Sali.
Era nga naye bwe yakikkaatiriza n'aga nti wa in ta'uddu ni'matallahi la tuhsuha. Ne bw'otandika kubala ebyengera Allah byakuwadde tosobola kubikomekkereza. Tumwebaza Allah olw'ebyengera ebingi byatuwadde era tumusaba abitukuumire n'ebyo bye tutannaba kutuukako nga tubiyaayaanira nga bya mugaso gye tuli nga byabitutuuseeko.
Tukyafumba omutwe. Olwokutaano Dr. Senjala.
Mu kiseera ky'omuntu ng'ebintu bimusobedde ibaada gy'akyasinze okukola neyagalwa nnyo ewa Allah mu kaseera ako ye ibaada ey'okusaba Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala.
Tukyakuteekateeka mu nteekateeka entuufu era ku Lwomukaaga Buzo.
To you is smart working, guided by honesty and dignity. This will always, please put Allah always ahead of what you do. I encourage you to enroll for further studies so that you remain continuously relevant in this ever-changing world. Offer service with diligence. I wish you prosperous lives in your future work. Always think of Kibuli as your home and be our ambassadors wherever you go. Last but not least, our chief guest, I would like to introduce to you the members of Kibuli Hospital Board and the School Governance Committee. I humbly request members, when we read your name, kindly stand up for recognition. Haj Malay is the secretary to the board. Haj Malay, I saw him somewhere. Thank you very much for your work, Haj. We have Haj Dawood Kamia, who is the treasurer of the board. We have Dr. Kabogo is a member who is speaking. We have Dr. Ruwaga Ahmed. We have Dr. Juma Namembes, he is a member. We have Dr. Isa Makumbi, is a member. We have architect Yusuf Kamlegea, is a member. We have Haji Magala Subi, is a member. And we have Dr. Mahmoud Al-Ghazal, member. Now, these are the members of the School Governance Committee. We have still Haji Hussein, being the chairman of the committee, and Dr. Bas Kabogo is the secretary of the committee. Still Haji Dauda Kamyasa Jabbi is our treasurer. Dr. Mahmoud El-Ghazal is a member of the committee. Hajjat Halima Mayanja is the principal. Dr. Ruwaga Ahmed is a member. Dr. Kabuye Hasib is a member. Hajjati Mbazira Hasfa is a member. Mr. Mukib Yassin is a member. Okay, but has done a lot to make sure that the radiology school starts. Hajat Mariam Walusimbi is a member. You're welcome. Mr. Sinan Mbulambago, our MC and hospital administrator, is a member. Yeah. Life begins at 40. And Kibuli Muslim Hospital and her institutions are now at 40. In Uganda, we say, tusajja kudde now. Dear chief guest, once again, thank you for coming, and may Allah guide you and all those who have turned up when we are going back home. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I'm Dr. Abbas Kabogo for the board. Thank you.
You are most welcome. That's the message of the board. When Dr. Abbas was speaking, we received a guest in the names of Al-Haji Jumba Abdul Hamid Masagazi, him and the late Dr. Sulaiman Chigundu, who is represented by our mother, Jat Rehma Chigundu. I think she's in the congregation. I request her to stand up. Al-Haji Isa Lukwago, Haji Juma Walusimbi, and Haji Jumba Masagazi, as he is there. Those are the original trustees of the Younger Men's Muslim Association, who are our landlords on this 80-acre land on which all these developments are. Those are people who have served, and that's why, despite his condition, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him good health and reward those who are taking care of them abundantly. Him, Al-Haji Juma Walusimbi, Haji Dr. Sulaiman Chigundu, Haji Isa Lukwago, actually the original trustees. Even when you go into the documents, they are the ones you'll find as the trustees. As we move on, I know our chief guest is a little bit time-barred. We wish to attend to other issues, but allow me to also to recognize some few people before we go on to the next program. We have Dr. Nakato Aisha, who is a pediatrician at Bombo Military Hospital and also is in pediatric cardiology as a fellow at the Uganda Heart Institute. She's with us. And the secretary of UAHEB and the current members of Younger Men's Muslim Association. I've seen the Secretary General, Haji Jamil Sewanyana, Haji Musa Senyonga. Yes, just wave to the people. I guess the president is not with us here. So at this particular moment, dear chief guest, allow me to take the opportunity to invite Dr. Mahmoud. I want you to invite for us the prince, will in turn invite for us the chief guest to deliver her speech.
Assalamu alaikum once again. It is an honor to invite our patron and our grandfather of Islam, Prince Dr. Qasim Nakibingi, to deliver his speech, and therefore to invite our chief guest. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa sallam. Honorable Minister Kawoya, our chief guest, Your Eminence, the Deputy Supreme Mufti, Honorable Minister of Kampala, trustees of Young Men Muslim Association, members of the board, the CEO, parents, staff of this hospital, students, and all the different stakeholders. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I don't know if you are tired or you didn't hear me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All praise be to the Almighty Allah who has enabled us to be here. Today, as we celebrate 40 years since the establishment of this hospital. This hospital is the brainchild of the management committee of Kibuli Hospital, Kibuli Mosque, Masjid. 40 years ago, they were really young men, and they had the vision and foresight to say that we had come of age and we needed a hospital. I want to salute these elders of ours for the foresight they had, and today we are here to celebrate their work. Like they say, success is not about heights attained, but it's about challenges overcome. We may have these buildings and everything, but the biggest challenge that we overcame was the mindset that as a community, we could start a hospital and be able to see it grow from strength to strength. I salute the members of the Masjid Committee for that visionary, and that's why we are here. May Allah be pleased with you and all those you sat with to see that we put up this noble objective. Secondly, to salute all the philanthropists who have worked with us this journey of 40 years. The list is endless. There are so many people who have contributed. There are many people who have stood with us in trying times. I want to salute all those philanthropists who have helped us to come this far. Thirdly is to salute the board and management for nurturing this baby. Without that nurture, this seed would have died in infancy. We thank you for that commendable job for nurturing this seed, and we are here today to see the fruits of your labor. I want to salute the medical staff for a job well done. Thank you for being here in good and bad times. Being a professional at what you are. Being a professional means always working above self. It means leaving your own kid at home to go and look after somebody else's kid in hospital. It means leaving your loved one at home to go and look after somebody else's loved one. Thank you for living up to the ideals and the profession which you chose to live. I want to thank the patrons who have entrusted us with their lives to be able to walk through this hospital. A hospital is not about buildings. It is about the patients, the doctors, and the medicine. Without the patrons who have always been here in the last 40 years, then the circuit wouldn't be complete. We thank you, and we commit ourselves to continue serving you professionally and diligently. I want to congratulate the students who today are graduating. Congratulations. Thank you for having chosen to take on the discipline. But I want to assure you that this is the beginning of your academic journey. Don't sit back and think that you've made it. No way. This is the beginning. The critical success factor in your life would be training and retraining. There is no end in sight. All you have to do today, take a break. But remember, there is a long way to go. And whatever you do, remember you're professionals, and professions always work above self. I want to thank the Honorable Minister. Through you, we have to thank the Minister of Health for allowing us to operate a hospital. Certainly without a license, you cannot do anything in the medical fraternity. We thank you for having accorded us the opportunity, and we can't take it for granted. That's why I'm moving a vote of thanks. Thank you for a job well done. And to thank you sincerely for gracing this occasion. This is the second time or so when you're here. We've had some interactions which are food for thought, but not good for the microphone. But I'll start to keep thinking about it over and over again. First of all, regards to all the different stakeholders in this country of ours and remind them there is enough for all of us. There is no need for people to grow. The master of ceremony digressed and started introducing people he doesn't know. Let me take the opportunity to formally invite the secretary to the trustees of Young Men Muslim Association to come and introduce the members of the association, and thereafter I instruct him to invite our chief guest to deliver his message. But thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our chief guest, the patron,
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Amanya Abdul Karim Kalisa nambagaliza ekisiibwa ekirungi. Tubakubiriza okwekuumira ku Salam Television egenda okubasomesa ebikwata ku Ramadan n'oluvannyuma lwa Ramadan. Ogenda okubeera abasomesa bamwe abalungi, so tubasaba mubeere nga mwekuumira ku Salam Television. Tugenda kubeera n'omulimu omunene ogubakwatako mwezi gwa Ramadan nga mwe muli okuba nti tujja kuba nga tubasomesa nga tuyitira mu omumanyi wa Salam. Awo tubakubiriza abantu baffe mwenna okuba nti mujumbira omumanyi wa Salam agenda kubeera ku Salam Television mu mwezi gwa Ramadan gonna, ate ku nkomerero tumanyi okubawa ebirabo. Tubasaba okweyisa obulungi okubeera abawulize eri abakulembeze b'ensi yaffe nnyaffe Uganda. Tubasaba okwerekereza, okwagaliza n'okuba nti ffenna tukwatira wamu okuzimba ensi yaffe nnyaffe Uganda. Ramadan Karim.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Omwezi guno ogwa Ramadhani tuguagaliza bannaffe mwenna abali eyo, abasiraamu, abakyala n'abaami. Nga tuli mu mwezi guno ogwa Ramadhani tubadde tusaba nnyo abantu ffenna abali mu busiraamu tubeere nga twenyigira mu ibaada eyo ey'okusiiba, nga tukola ebyo ebirungi ebitusuubirwamu okuba nga tubikola. Ate naddala ffe abakyala tugezaako okwambala obulungi, okuba nga tutuukiriza empagi ez'Obuyisiraamu n'ebyo bye twetaagisa okuba nga tukola, kubanga tuba tutunuuliddwa nnyo okulaba nti tutuukiriza ebitwetaagisibwa okutuukiriza. Naye n'osanga nga abantu abamu of course nga bakoze ebyo ebitasaana, era n'olaba nga byogerwako nnyo nti kale bano basiraamu naye ate bye bakoze mu mwezi guno nga tebisaanidde, kubanga guba mwezi gwa njawulo mwezi gwa mikisa, mwezi gwa kweyisa bulungi nga tetweyisa bubi oba okuyisa bannaffe obubi. Tuba tulina kweyisiza ddala bulungi nga ate tukola ebyo ebituvunaanyizibwako nga abasiraamu ab'obuvunaanyizibwa. Mbaagaliza Ramadan ennungi ejjudde emikisa era ne nsaba Allah akkirize okusiiba kwaffe. Ramadan Mubarak.
That we have to rush through, and I do apologize. I was supposed to open an international women's conference on women health and climate environment, which was starting at 9. Because of the importance of this function, Prince and all our trustees and everybody, I had to shift the program. They are sending me, I was supposed to come here later, but I was told, and because of the magnitude and being a milestone, I put the other one for women issues. I'll find them. But I said, let me start with this function. I therefore respect as a ministry, and on behalf of my sister Jane Rutha Cheng, that I have again traveled this afternoon to the International Women's Day in Katakwi. And I'm very happy that the President of the Republic of Uganda thought it fit to remember that there are other people in the form of the Islamic religion and faith believing, and chose me as one of them. We are not many. My sister has just left to go on another occasion. So once we have that one, why not use it? And even if Jane was here, I would have been the best to be here. Jazakallah, alhamdulillah. I therefore, it's therefore a great privilege and honor for me to join you at the celebration of the 40th anniversary of Kibuli Muslim Hospital and the 8th graduation ceremony of Kibuli Muslim Hospital Health Training School. Your gesture to invite me as a chief guest is a confirmation of the strong partnership between government and the private sector, and also the importance you attach to the quality health care service, delivery, and the development of the human resources for health. I congratulate the hospital and the school upon this great milestone. It's my second time to tell you that I'm one of those people at that time who know where this hill, Kibuli Hill, started from. Once again, Your Eminence the Prince, I was married from this mosque, but the rest is history. But I was married from this mosque. So I have attachment to this hill. From that young time up to today, the calling of Allah is not our own calling. And maybe the reason I continue associating with this hill. So I thank the Almighty Allah for having given me an opportunity from my beginnings up to today to move together with those ones who had the visionary of this hill, of the developments, of the strengthening of the Islam in this country. And our judge, I want to thank you for the vision that you have inspired in us, the Muslim community. And you are working together with the central government to continue the continuous journey that your forefathers started. We pray for the Almighty Allah to give you good health, prosperous, and remain focused with all your other people. I am happy with the new developments I have just commissioned, which include, among others, the newly Habib Soman complex that houses the medical, surgical, maternity, NICS, and pediatric care services, intensive care unit, dialysis unit, and the many that the medical radiography school has showed us. All these fall within the Ministry of Health Strategic Objective 5, which focuses on improved functionality and adequacy of infrastructure, logistics. I also recognize the contribution to the realization of SDG 3 of ensuring healthy lives, promoting well-being for all at all ages. Without health, we cannot develop, we cannot be wealthier, and our economy cannot move on. I therefore want to thank everybody that participated to ensure the completion of all these magnificent projects, developments that we have just commissioned. And I'm happy to say, because they fall under my docket, that they meet the scorecard of the international standards. You shall have my personal support, the support of the ministry, and the support of government. Therefore, on behalf of the government of the Republic of Uganda, allow me to appreciate all those behind these developments, which include, but not limited, first of all, our fathers and our trustees who started all this milestone that we are in today. To our Judge Prince Dr. Kasim Nachibinge, the patron of the conference, for his visionary research, which has overseen all these developments. Ours is continue to say, Jazakallah, Alhamdulillah. All the board governors and school management and every team that participated, all development partners working with Kibuli Muslim Hospital and its annexes, the Minister of Education and Sports, which is here, were represented by none other than the Senior Commissioner, Hajat Safina, Hajat Anifa, Hajat, we are here. So we are in our thing today. Department of Training, the Government of Uganda under leadership of His Excellency, General Kaguta Museveni, for providing an enabling environment for institutional prosperity and prioritizing health care. Prince Dr. Kasim Nachibinge, I take your appreciation not for granted, but I'll ensure that on Monday I will deliver the same to His Excellency the President, that the first sector for social life is to ensure everybody is healthy. Your contribution here and for a long time cannot be taken for granted, but to implement on the government efforts. Our mandate as the Ministry of Health is to initiate policy formulation, coordination, overall health sector activities, as you are all aware, and to ensure good health delivery to each and everybody. Delivering health services is mandatory. It's not an obligatory that it is just we want. It's a mandatory that each person must receive health treatment. And it is a duty of the government to ensure delivery of health services. We as government and the Ministry of Health, we shall strive to ensure that we continue to ensure that this health service delivery is given and delivered to our people. I finally allow me to congratulate all the graduates upon these achievements. Congratulations. But I want to reiterate what Prince Dr. Nachibinge has said. Success is not just beginning to you today. You are beginning a hard journey. And I'm happy that today you are celebrating when the sun is hot. So you must enjoy the hotness outside there to ensure that you do what is expected of you. The patience you have displayed this afternoon in this sun is what is expected out of you. You have what is your anthem. You are chosen by God to serve. Clap, you are chosen by God. How many of us have been chosen by God? For me, I'm chosen by the people. I always say leadership is by God, but the people. But for you, you are chosen by the God to serve. And you must serve because God chose you. Many people would have wanted to be chosen. But this is your day. And this is your journey. But I want to thank you and congratulate you from where you came from. You have started your journey. You are just in another area where somebody was trying to put something into you. You are not only chosen by God to serve, but you are chosen by God to care and save lives. We are bringing you out, and that's why the commissioner is here, and she's to witness. Madam Principal, for you, you did your work, academic. We are going for practicals. This is our work. I'm the supervisor as of now, and she's the one to satisfy. We are not going to put outside people with just papers and documents. We are taking people with practical skills, hands-on. If you are sure that your hands-on is not well, remain here with Dr. Muhammad for another time to have your hands-on skills properly shaped and sharpened. Don't go to mistreat the patients. Don't go to learn on the patients. Your internship, I'm sure, was good enough. And that's why I'm congratulating you. You made it. So go outside there as professionals. And that's what we expect out of you. We want you to offer quality healthcare services to your clients. Our patients are our clients. And our patients have got their rights, human rights. The patients have a right to know what you are doing to them, why they should have this medicine, why you are not giving them health services. They have rights. Leave this one, our rights to be more than our husbands, our rights to go out. The patients have their obligatory rights, and they should be taken care of. Therefore, today is a milestone, and especially when I see my daughters and very few sons of mine, today celebrating the achievement. Go out there, we shall go out with you, but ensure you keep the standards of the medical profession high. Therefore, allow me once again to say the oath that you take and you swear is a covenant oath to preserve your ethical professionalism. Don't just say, I take this oath to serve. The moment you raise your hand, it is done between you and the person who chose you to serve. Don't say that the Honorable Minister Nifa came here and was talking other things. Today I have not touched anything. I saw yellow, I saw red, I'm seeing black. I mixed the black and jacket yellow to confuse somewhere, but I sent a signal that we are still here to serve. And I have very, Prince, our Jaja, Prince Kasim Nachibinge. He's my friend when we meet. And he follows me what I do. And we chat. And we meet again. It is not for the mic, we shall meet again. We have got a duty, all of us, to ensure that the political environment of this country is sustainable. We are a duty to ensure our economy and the economic wealth of this country, and to keep peace and stability is all that Prince Nachiringe is asking us as a government, to ensure inclusiveness, to ensure everybody is on board, to ensure consultation, to ensure dialogue, and I promise you we shall keep your vision and your anticipations that we meet all of that. On the national insurance scheme, yes, it has taken long. It needed consultations among stakeholders. Other countries also have just come on board. It's not the fastest we run, but it's the achievements we do. I want to assure you that it is progressing on well. It has now moved. We shall take it to that other house, which is our final house, which Prince Nachiringe is thinking we shall also make it a little bit more for the people, and we shall do our needful. We anticipate by the end of this year, we should have completed it. We have done our work. We have consulted. As cabinet, we have done our work. As a ministry, we had the other issues which we needed to put together. Comprehensive national insurance is not something you hastily take. You must think for those people that they are supposed to benefit. You may just come with it. At the end of the day, it's not benefiting those that are intended to. But we are bringing out a national insurance scheme that is good for our people, our citizens, and good for each and of us. Once again, I want to thank the Soman family and all the partners. At the ministry, we encourage public-private partnership and collaboration. The rest, you have been thanked. And I want to apologize that I have to open the International Women's Conference precursor, which was supposed to be done at 11. Then I traveled to the International Women's Day, where we are opening a health facility by His Excellency the President. But I'm very happy that I am once again, for my second time and other times, to be part of this occasion, to see our graduates and to appreciate our Board of Trustees, the governors, and everybody and management. I wish you nice celebrations, as I shall leave the commissioner to ensure that the oath that is taken is the real one. I am your supervisor, so if you don't do the right thing, I can also do what the prince has told me to fit well in that docket. Therefore, I wish everybody good celebrations. I wish you good International Women's Day tomorrow as our graduates continue celebrating, and I wish you Ramadan Kareem. Wa hadha, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We thank you, our dear chief guest. This is the time for conferment of the graduates, and I'm just going to call upon the principal plus team to begin arranging to ensure that the conferment takes place. In our presence, we do have Dr. Hafsal Kwata, who is the Assistant Commissioner in charge of mental health in the Ministry of Health. Also have the Assistant Registrar for the Uganda Nurses and Midwives Council. There's also a drive going on for blood donation near the gate. We thank you, our dear chief guest, for that wonderful speech and for always feeling that you are part of us. Yes, I can see. In a moment now, we are moving on to the conferment, which should take the next few minutes, inshallah, and then we'll have to close the ceremony. Yes. Because of the need to attend to important other official duties, the Honorable Hanifa Kaweya is being escorted by the principal. So right now, I would like to call upon the registrar such that we start on to the process of the conferment of the graduates, because we don't have a lot of time left. It's too hot. Yes, it's too hot. We need to finish and serve our guests lunch before it becomes lunch not anymore. So Sister Mbabazi Maureen, who is our registrar for the School of Nursing and Midwifery, you're most welcome. They have left a competent person in the chair of the chief guest to do. Yes, Hajati Dr. Safina Msene. Yes, we call her they used to call her the pioneer principal of our school, but I remember having been the first pioneer principal before she came to succeed me. She's a PhD holder, and she's a commissioner for health training and for health education and training. So she's in the place of the minister. You are welcome. I'm saying all this to welcome you, Madam Registrar, with your team, such that we do it as quickly as possible.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mbabazi Maureen. I'm the academic registrar, Kibuli Muslim Hospital Health Training School. Yeah, at this juncture, I would like to invite the heads of department to come and present to you the graduates.
Our chief guest and all invited guests, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Chief guest, allow me present to you the graduates for the School of Medical Laboratory Technology, diploma graduates. Kindly, when I read your name, you stand up for recognition. Academic year 2018-2019, Akongel John Paul, Azam Karunji Juma, Barunji Mariam, Isabire Ashraf, Kisirinya Thabit, Maberi Hassan, Mpoya Rashid, Mutesi Shamira, Namutebi Sandra, Akelo Jacob, Lucas Gilbert, Tushabe Linet, Kalema Sad, Nakato Sumaya, Ziwa Fahad. Academic year 2019-2020, Balirono Iman, Wariendera Drake, Bosa Taufik, Jauhara, Hayati Twalib, Kasada Faizo, Katende Abdallah, Magezi Solomon, Nawire Sara, Nagadia Maishara, Nakarema Zaitun, Nakalembe Anisha, Nakamate Sumaya, Nakauka Beatrice, Nalugwa Latifa, Namaganda Zainab, Namugora Aisha, Namutebi Jalia, Opolot Teken, Sembusi Joram. At this juncture, guest of honor, allow me to call Narugwa Latifa to lead the rest of the graduates in reading the oath. On page 46. Please stand up as we are reading the oath, all the graduates. You have the oath on page 46.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear fellow graduates, allow me to take you through the oath of the medical laboratory graduation oath. I swear to fulfill to the best of the ability and the judgment to this convent. I will respect the hard-earned scientific gains of those medical laboratory professionals whose step I walk and gladly share such knowledge as mine with those who are to follow. I will not be ashamed to say, no, I don't know, or I will fail to call in my colleagues when the skills of another are needed for the patient recovery. I will respect the privacy of the patients for their problems are not disclosed to the world. Most especially must I treat with care in matters of life and death. I will remember that I remain a member of the society with special obligation to all my fellow human beings, those sound in mind and body as well as the infirm. I will do not violate this oath. May I enjoy life and art, respected while I live, and remember the affection hereafter. I will always act as I will always act to preserve the finest tradition of my calling, and may I may long enjoy the diagonizing of those who seek for my help. So help me God.
Thank you very much. With the due respect, guest of honor, I humbly request you to confer the named students for the award of Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technology.
Okay. On behalf of the Honorable Minister of Health, by the virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I congratulate all those persons whose name that was read for the award of a Diploma in Medical Laboratory Sciences of the Uganda Allied Health Examination Board. Congratulations.
Thank you, our chief guest. Allow me present to you the graduates for medical laboratory under the certificate program. Academic year 2018-2019, Joeria Musa Nansubuga. Please, when I read your name, you stand up. 219-220, Aluju Juliet, Viancy Joseph, Drabo Gilbert, Fahadi Tara, Jagwe Elvis, Kamende Christine, Kira Aisha, Mbabazi Zainab, Mugambe Eddie, Mugonza Bashir, Musasizi Enoch, Muanguzi Baron, Nabosa Aisha, Nabire Sharwa, Nahawe Daniel, Najuma Aisha, Nakanga Dalila, Nakaiza Shakira, Nakimuri Serena, Nakitende Yunia, Nakazi Shabira, Namwanje Latifa, Nansamba Shakira, Nantumbwe Shakira, Okua Sad, Omuhiri Ali, Semogere Ibrahim, Sewanya Joseph, Tibabite Eric, Zulfa, Yusuf Faraj. 2021-22, Amina Talib, Abeja Steffi, Ilham Ishaq, Juko Walid, Kakaire Mahad, Kasule Muhammad, Kasule Rami, Kizito Lawrence, Kisitu Jackins, Kusemerera John, Mbazira Umair, Mabiru Sudais, Mugerwa Yasin, Nankinga Fahima, Nangosha Ibrahim, Nansubuga Mariam, Nanyonga Zulfa, Semugabia Bakar, Semwezi Samuel, Udhaifa Bush, Nabagara Aisha. Kasule Muhammad to lead the rest of the students in reading the oath. Kindly stand up and raise up your hand as we are reading the oath.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Kasule Muhammad. I will be taking you through the oath. I swear to fulfill to the best of my ability and judgment this covenant. I will respect the hard-won scientific gains of those medical laboratory professionals whose steps I walk and gladly share such knowledge as is mine with those who are to follow. I will not be ashamed to say, I know not, nor will I fail to call my colleagues when the skills of another are needed for patient recovery. I will respect the privacy of my patients, for their problems are not disclosed to me, that the world may know. Most especially, must I treat with care in matters of life and death. I will remember that I will remain a member of society with special obligation to all my fellow human beings, those sound of mind and body as well as the infirm. If I do not violate this oath, may I enjoy life and art respected while I live and remember with affection thereafter. I will always act as to preserve the finest traditions of my calling, and may I long experience the joy of diagonizing those who seek my help. So help me God.
With the due respect, guest of honor, I humbly request you to confer the named students for the award of certificate in medical laboratory techniques.
On behalf of the Honorable Minister of Health, by the virtues of the powers entrusted to me, I congratulate all those persons whose names were read for the award of a certificate in medical laboratory techniques of the Uganda Allied Health Examination Board. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Chief guests and all our invited guests, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our chief guest, allow me to present to you graduates for Diploma in Nursing from School of Nursing from March 2021, June 2022. Kindly graduates, upon hearing your name, you stand. Kemigisa Helen, Chisache Esther, Maguma Ambrose, Nakanjako Jamira, and Tibenda Margaret. From March 2021 to December 2022, Opio Ivan Musa. From January 2022 to June 2023, Faruhio Mohammed Isaac, Kafuma John Bosco, Katerega Halima, Kauka Hussein, Komhendo Aisha, Mutes Lorena Cynthia, Nabunya Sudat, Nachamba De Hilda, and Nasozi Daula. July 2022 to December 2023, Katoka Lunji Adam, Mugide Shukrat, Nabu Mahamida, Nakasango Shamim, and Namala Dorothy. At this time, I request Katerega Halima to lead your colleagues in the oath. It is on page 45.
Raise this hand.
On behalf of NASA's Diploma Extension, I'll represent you to read the oath. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and I will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession. And I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in practice of my calling. With loyalty, will endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. So help me God.
With due respect, our chief guest, I humbly request you to confer the named students for the award of diploma in nursing. On behalf of the Honorable Minister of Health, by the virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I congratulate all those persons whose names were read for the award of a diploma in nursing of the Uganda Nurses and Midwife Examination Board. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Our chief guest, allow me to present you graduates for certificate in nursing. Kindly graduates, when you hear your name, you stand. July 2019 to December 2022, Aisha Ali, Babiri Sania, Usura Ibrahim, Kabasinguzi Hafsa, Kamoga William, Katsime Aisha, Keji Karima Muhammad, Chimera Fadil, Chomugasho Shukra, Luja Halima, Male Ibrahim Badru, Mugisha Joanita, Mlekwa Saida, Mwima Shakira, Nabawes Haira Afifa, Nabale Zakia Luirika, Nabawes Hajara, Nabosa Jovia Wasagali, Nabumba Janat, Nabulime Mastula, Nabulime Usama, Naburade Saida, Nabusura Sharifa, Nabweteme Shamira, Nadera Sofia, Nagai Rashida Light, Najima Muhammad, Nakabito Hadija, Nakabidi Salama, Nakajobi Nuwaira, Nakandi Sulaina, Nakano Ajishelin Sara, Nachilai Fatuma, Nachwala Latifa, Nachamba de Hasnat, Nalugemwa Sauda, Namaganda Hawa, Namaganda Lukia, Namanda Patricia, Namayanja Sauda, Namponye Hasfa, Namutebi Kauthara, Namuwenge Rahma, Nangobi Fauza, Nankabira Sofia, Nanyonje Sulaina, Subuga Sudais, Nyanzi Laila, Sekano Aji Khatwib, Sesimba Hadija, Tiborugaba Kenneth, Tumwebaze Sauda Mila, Tumusime Akram, Tumusime Boni, and Zawede Janat. March 2021 to June 2022, Abakari Sulaiman Chikwaso, Alinaitwe Janat, Amongin Juliet, Angobe Usama, Asimwe Laida, Asimwe Latifa, Birunji Mariam, Busanywa Arafat, Jinji Teddy, Hairat Musa Kanyange, Husna Nasul, Kabara Sharif Masuba, Kabugo Zainab, Kalisa Fahad, Kale Samuelo, Kambo Sharifa Ibrahim, Kasolo Majidu, Kayaga Shadia, Chigundu Fahad, Chintu Ashrat, Chidiowa Beckham, Chisambira Muhammad, Chisambira Nasul, Cho Muhendo Fatuma, Cho Sinda Sharifa Umar, Ranyaga Fraha Rahmat, Magani Shirat, Mayanja Isa, Mirembe Shamira Nakaz, Mukoda Madina, Mukonge Hanifa, Mutes Kudrat, Mwesgwa Ishaq, Nabifo Farida, Nabira Musoke, Nabidia Catherine, Nabisele Shakira, Nabiwemba Zahara, Nabukenya Shadia, Najinda Joelia, Najinda Zainab, Nahangwe Wahida, Nakabugo Shamirat, Nakafuma Aisha Kemirembe, Nakagabo Hairat, Nakano Ajim Mariam, Nakasaga Jauhara, Nachide Maimuna, Nakazi Sharifa Ahmad, Nalubega Latifa, Nalubobi Sumaya,
Nalubowa Nisha, Nalubuka Amal, Nalumansi Safina, Namambwe Jalia, Namanda Hudaya, Namatende Nabira Siraj, Nambeja Mariam, Namigade Shamim, Namubiru Shirat, Namlema Agnes Nakato, Namtawe Fazrat, Nantai Shakira, Nantale Nul, Nanyunja Swabra, Nasaz Mariam, Nasamlam Nira, Nasozi Shakira, Nasuna Rashida, Ndagire Fadwila, Ndagire Naswiba, Ndikuwa Misa, Nezma Said, Nsamba Sara, Obong Davis Job, Siama Mahmoud, Senyonj Habib, Setara Rashid Ryan, Tembula Sandra, Tenda Rukaya, and Usama Semanda. March 2021 to December 2023, Chirabo Vivian, Nakadu Jauhara, and Naigaga Lydian. At this time, I request Nabale Zakia to lead your friends in the oath.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please allow me to take you through the Nightingale Pledge. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous and will not take unknowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. So help me God.
With due respect, our chief guest, I humbly request you to confer the named students for the award of certificate in nursing.
On behalf of the Minister of Health, by the virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I congratulate all those persons whose names were read for the award of a certificate in nursing of the Uganda Nurses and Midwives Examination Board. Congratulations.
Our chief guest, all our guests, protocol observed. Good afternoon, everyone. Our chief guest, allow me to present to you our graduates in diploma midwifery. So please, graduates, when I read your name, please stand up. Asima Ayub, Kalai Zaina, Chomgisha Shamia, Mariam Rashid Kabungo, Nabatans Amal Nanteza, Nachsige Sumaya, Nalukwago Mariam, Namuo Habiba, Namviano Jamila, Semakula Mariam, Zahara Chizito. March 2021 to December 2022, Kabasinguzi Hadija, Namugwe Hajara. January 2022 to June 2023, Nakate Susan, Namaenja Zaina, Nantambi Madina, Nasolo Mariam. July 2022 to December 2023, Nabubolo Shifa, Nalugaju Anet, Naluja Hadija, Logose Mwasit, Namatov Janat, and Namugalu Shabirat. At this time, I request Nasolo Mariam to lead your colleagues in taking the Nightingale oath.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Nasol Mariam. On behalf of my colleagues, I'm to lead you through the Nightingale oath. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully.
I'll abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I'll do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty, will endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. So help me God.
With due respect, our chief guest, I humbly request you to confer the named student the award of a diploma in midwifery.
By the powers entrusted to me, I congratulate all those persons whose names were read for the award of a diploma in midwifery of the Uganda Nurses and Midwives Examination Board. Congratulations.
Our chief guest, allow me to present you the graduates of certificate in midwifery. And please, graduates, when I read your name, stand up. January 2019 to June 2022, Alinoite Safina, Diana Hadija Swaib, Hafswa Lalitia, Chisache Lizette, Nahumuza Aida Ayub, Nachintu Salima, Nachintu Hidayat, Nakazi Zaina, Nakung Shakila, Nachamba de Fadira, Narada Zulta, Naranga Shamim, Namkose Hayrat, Namzung Pink Tiffan, Nangobi Gloria, Nansubuga Irene, Nantong Munira, Nantume Falwa, Nanyaz Shabiba, Nanyondo Hasina, Nanyondo Salima Ayek, Nasozna Wal Faiza. January 2019 to December 2022, Muton Apofia. March 2021 to June 2023, Achan Rehema Ishak, Ariokot Oliver, Atuhaire Confidence, Bilunji Maria, Bulia Sumaya, Fatuma Abdul Karim, Fildaus Ramadan, Galenda Sandra, Huda Kasozi, Kembaba Ziprosi, Komgisha Jamila, Chompire Kasfa, Logose Sharifa, Mariam Jaffa, Maskasara Shakira, Nawawes Goreti, Nabwire Shatra, Nagawa Mariam, Nagai Madina, Nagai Shadia, Nakalawa Halima, Nakambe Aisha, Nakasuja Swabra Ahmed, Nachigozi Kulthum, Nachito Amina, Nachito Jen, Nakoko Amina, Nyachony Firidaus Nuzulat. Nalubega Zulfa, Nalubwama Amina, Nalunga Hawa Bashira, Naluoza Shadia, Namaganda Shadia, Namaganda Sharifa, Namagembe Shakira, Namajwara Janat, Namakula Bushira, Namale Husna Abbeka, Namata Rehma, Namatov Bashira, Nambi Safina, Namujuzi Jazira, Namuonge Bashira, Namuonge Shudat, Namuyomba Nabira, Nandasi Habiba, Nandudu Cynthia, Nantabazi Shamira, Nantambi Kowa Zahara, Nanyonga Patricia, Nasanga Fatuma, Nasaz Halima, Ntege Aisha Nansubuga, Shakira Hamisi, Nsubuga Roda, Zawede Harriet, Zizinga Asia. March 2021 to December 2023. Ahimbisiwe Zam, Nakachwa Mastra, Nakachwa Sauda, Nanyange Mariam, Nansubuga Zaina. At this time, I request Namata Rehma to lead your colleagues into the Nightingale Pledge.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon to you all. I'm Namata Rehema, Certificate Midwifery. I'm hereby representing my colleagues that read the Nightingale Bridge. And here it reads, I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty, I will endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. So help me God.
With due respect, our guest of honor, I humbly request to confer the named student the award of certificate in midwifery. On behalf of the Minister of Health, by the virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I congratulate all those persons whose names were read for the award of a certificate in midwifery of the Uganda Nurses and Midwives Examination Board. Congratulations.
Thank you. I think that is the real ceremony. We are going now swiftly to the cutting of the cake. Madam Principal, I think if there are any awards that are going to be taking place, this is the time. You can guide us, and then after that we are going to go into our lunch because it's also the time. I'll give you just a few moments to finish up this, inshallah. Madam Principal.
Our chief guest, the Commissioner, Health Education and Training, representing the Minister of Health. I want to take this opportunity to introduce and recognize the students who have exceptionally performed above the rest. And we shall begin with the students who have performed excellently in academics. Chief guest, I will request the Prince to award students who have excellently performed this award that is going to be given to them. The first student who performed well in certificate in nursing, March 2021 to June 2023, is Setala Rashid Ryan. The next student who excellently performed was Nabuma Hamida, Diploma in Nursing, June 2022, December 2023. Nasolo Mariam
is given an academic excellency for January 2022, June 2023. Nabusura Sharifa, July 2019. Asma Ayub, Diploma Midwifery, March 2021, June 2022. Nachamba Dehilda, Diploma in Nursing, January 2022, June 2023. Narwanga Shamim, Certificate in Midwifery, January 2019, June 2022.